And a tussle is underway between Panama and the United States, with the president of Panama denying that there was an agreement with the United States for its warships to cross the Panama Canal without paying any tolls, something that the U.S. State Department had claimed the day before. The State Department said that American ships could transit through the Panama Canal without paying fees, saving the United States government millions of dollars a year after an agreement with the Panama. But the president of Panama, Jose Merino, said that he spoke with the U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and told him that he did not have the authority to establish fees or remove them from anyone. These developments come after the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio visited Panama and met with both Merino and the canal authorities.
No me gustó, pero me apena decir que tengo que rechazar ese comunicado del Departamento de Estado, porque está basado sobre una falsedad y así, por lo menos en mi librito, no se manejan las relaciones bilaterales de dos países amigos y socios a través de la historia. Ni el gobierno ni la autoridad podrán exonerar del pago de peajes, derechos o tasas por la prestación de los servicios del canal. Esa es una limitante constitucional.
I'm not confused about Panama. We had conversations. I felt there were strong first steps. We have expectations we made clear in those conversations. I respect very much that Panama has a process. They're a democratically elected government. They have rules. They have laws. They're going to follow their process. But our expectations remain the same. In particular on that, I would just say that the United States has a treaty obligation to protect the Panama Canal if it comes under attack. That treaty obligation would have to be enforced by the armed forces of the United States, particularly the U.S. Navy. I find it absurd that we would have to pay fees to transit a zone that we are obligated to protect in a time of conflict.
My colleague Shinjoy is now joining us with more details on this. Shinjoy, tell us more about this tussle between U.S. and Panama over the exemption of payment of tolls. All right, we'll try to re-establish that connection with Shinjoy, but a tussle is underway between Panama and the United States, with the United States for its warships to cross the Panama Canal without paying any tolls, something that the U.S. State Department had claimed the day before. My colleague Shinjoy is back with us with more details on this tussle between the United States and Panama. Shinjoy, over to you.
Well, the Americans and President Donald Trump himself had said that we gave back the Panama Canal zone to Panama, and we are going to take it back. Now, after that, the first statement that came from the State Department was that U.S. warships would be allowed to cross the Panama Canal without paying toll. Then, of course, you have the president saying that that would not be allowed. So it's a very unusual situation. It's an important place as far as America is concerned. Now, what is America going to do is the question. Now, there has been pressure on the Panama government. You heard Marco Rubio speak about it. Now, naturally, a solution is necessary. But what is the solution? Because first, Donald Trump says we are going to take it back, which means the canal. Then we hear that no, American warships can go through the canal without paying a toll, which means that we are not going to take it back. Then comes a statement by the Panama president, which again is something contradictory. Then you have Marco Rubio's statement. So clearly a solution is necessary. What the solution is going to be remains to be seen.